The great sage Gautama lived in a peaceful forest ashram. Among his many disciples, 3 were especially devoted: Upamanyu, Aruni, and Veda. Near the ashram flowed a wild mountain stream. One day, heavy rains caused the waters to swell. The floodgate controlling the stream had somehow opened, and powerful waters rushed through the channel. Concerned that the flooding would damage the fields and the ashram, Gautama Rishi called Aruni and instructed him to go and close the floodgate. Aruni respectfully accepted his guru's command and immediately set out for the stream. Aruni reached the floodgate and tried with all his strength to close it. He pushed against the gate. He carried rocks and logs to block the opening. But the force of the rushing water was too great. Every attempt failed, and the flood continued unabated. Aruni knew he could not return without fulfilling his guru's instruction. After thinking deeply, he made a courageous decision. He lay down across the opening of the floodgate and used his own body as a barrier. Slowly, the flow of water reduced. Though cold, exhausted, and uncomfortable, Aruni remained in place, determined to obey his guru's command. As evening approached, Aruni had still not returned to the ashram. Gautama Rishi grew concerned. Wondering what had happened to his disciple, he asked the other students about Aruni's whereabouts. Unable to wait any longer, Gautama Rishi and the disciples set out in search of Aruni. Carrying lamps, they hurried through the forest toward the flooded stream. When they reached the stream, they were astonished by what they saw. Aruni was lying across the floodgate, exhausted and shivering, yet still preventing the water from flowing through. He had remained there for hours, faithfully carrying out his guru's instruction. Deeply moved by Aruni's devotion, Gautama Rishi lifted him up and embraced him. The sage praised Aruni for his unwavering obedience, courage, and dedication. He blessed him, saying, "You have striven tirelessly to carry out your guru's command. You stopped the waters by making yourself the barrier. From this day forward, you shall be known as Udhalaka. Your name shall be glorified by the Vedas and remembered for generations to come." Aruni later became renowned as the great sage Udhalaka. His story remains a shining example of devotion, duty, perseverance, and respect for one's teacher. Through his selfless dedication, Aruni earned a place in the timeless traditions of Vedic wisdom. True Guru Bhakti is not merely obedience. It is the willingness to perform one's duty with sincerity, determination, and selflessness. The devotion of Aruni transformed a humble disciple into the immortal sage Udhalaka.